I noticed that you are a fan of professional wrestling.
Yes.
And the reason I bring this up is because I too am a fan
Oh, let's
of
go.
professional wrestling.
Okay.
And I don't know too many fellow fans
Yes.
of professional wrestling.
100%.
I did just see that they are going to be hosting Friday Night SmackDown at the SAP Center in April.
Yeah.
I looked at the tickets. Yikes. But
Road to WrestleMania, that's why.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'd like to be out there. I went to a Monday Night Raw show the last time that they were out here. I brought my wife. I went with my younger brother, and my wife before was like, "Why do you watch this?" You know, all the questions people that don't watch wrestling ask.
100%.
And then I took her to a show, and she was like, "Oh, I get it now. I get it now."
It's different.
It's different, but live shows are different too because maybe now I looked at it from like a performance aspect,
Sure.
where I was like, you know, they're here to put on a show.
Sure, yeah.
And at the end of the day, I was like, that was a good show.
It's a good show. Yeah.
Like if you went to see a musical or something, I
Mhm.
was like, that was well worth my money.
Yeah, 100%.
How long have you been a fan of wrestling? How did you become a fan? All
Yeesh.
that good stuff.
Man, dude, I've been a fan of wrestling for my whole life.
Mhm.
It's been very strange because even when I got into that era where I was like, it's fake and da da da, I just liked it.
Yeah.
Like I still liked it. And then my little brother was very into it.
Mhm.
Like, but I started as long as I can remember. As
Mhm.
long as I can remember, and I went to SummerSlam.
Oh.
Dude, I
Oh,
was at the
man.
very last row at HP Pavilion.
Mhm.
It was called HP Pavilion.
Yeah, back in
And
the day.
I was there at the very, very top, last row, SummerSlam. Booker T, I think, faced The Rock. I think Kurt Angle faced I forgot who Kurt Angle faced, but crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. I gotta look at who the matches were, but I just bought that ticket.
Mhm.
Someone was selling the ticket,
The physical
the
ticket.
physical ticket, and I
Oh,
just bought it.
no
Yeah,
way.
and I just put it in my room
Wow.
because I have a bunch of wrestling shit in my
Yeah,
house
yeah,
and a
yeah,
bunch of like
yeah.
UFC shit or MMA shit. But yeah, so I've been watching forever. I obviously went through that like period of time, like high school, middle school, like where I was like, this shit's fake, da, 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 but I still knew who they were.
Mhm.
We still picked the numbers in WrestleMania. Like I don't know if you
Oh,
ever done that or not WrestleMania,
the
excuse me,
Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you're like, okay, I got the odd numbers, you get the even
Mhm,
numbers,
mhm,
whatever, and then whatever fighter wins,
mhm.
whatever bet you place or whatever.
Oh, I
Have
haven't
you ever
heard
played
about
that?
no, I'd like to start that, though.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't heard
should.
about
It's
that.
fun. It's
Oh,
cool.
that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Or yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun. And then but yeah, and then my kid started to oh no, well then I was working with this kid Chris
Mm.
and he started saying, "You got to start watching wrestling again. You got to start watching wrestling again.
Mhm.
You got to start watching wrestling again." And I'm like, "Bro, I ain't watching that shit. Like I'm not watching it,
Yeah.
dude. And then I heard that Dominic Mysterio was there.
Mm,
I was like, "Wait,
mhm.
Dominic Mysterio?" And I was like, "The son, like he's like
You
the
remember
son of
him from when
Ray."
he was little?
Dude, he's like, "What?" Right? And then my boy's like, "Yeah." And then you have this person and that person and this person and that person. Like
Mhm.
it's this person's son, that person's son. I'm like, whoa, okay. So then that was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And then I started getting into it when Dom and Rhea Ripley
Oh, yeah, when
when
they
they
were
were
teaming
dating.
up?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then they split up. And then that's when I got my wife into it
Mm.
and my daughter into it. Like my daughter has a Rhea shirt. I'm King Dom. I
Okay.
love Dirty Dom. But yeah, so like we're still into it now for like the last 3 years or so, very heavily. It's the best. And when you go to a live performance and you take someone who's not maybe a fan from watching it on TV or hearing
It's
about
way
it,
different on TV.
it's like whatever. As like how I sold it for TV for my girl to watch it was the drama, right? Like
Yeah.
obviously,
No, for sure.
like it's just like, hey, look at this girl's cheating on this girl. Like Liv Morgan and
Yeah.
Dom are gonna become a team.
It's the reality TV,
Yeah,
man.
that's all it is,
That's crazy.
So But in person, it's just like, damn, bro, you seen these people do high flyers. You see them making their grand entrance.
Mhm.
You seen these kids light up with their signs.
Yeah.
I mean, even adults.
Oh yeah.
You know, even
Oh yeah.
adults
I
are going
just see
crazy.
adults
So,
with their replica belts in there and,
yeah.
all that good stuff.
So yeah. So for the last few years, me and my daughter have been pretty, uh, pretty much watching it Monday Night Raw
Mhm.
for the most of it. We'll watch SmackDown here and there, but then
Yeah.
we'll also go watch all the events on Peacock too for
Okay.
their
But like the
pay-per-views.
PLEs, yeah. If I can pick it up correctly. Dom Mysterio is your favorite current wrestler?
Current right now would be Jacob Fatu. Jacob
Oh, I got the
Fatu is a
dog. Oh,
dog,
and he just
dude.
came back too.
Dog, yeah, and you know the way he reps just his area, and you know him being, I think he's from the Bay, you know,
Well,
so
I can assume because I don't think I've ever heard anybody say "yada I mean" on live television before, and he says it all the
all the
time. And if
time,
you
yeah,
know, you know.
exactly.
So,
So yeah, I love Jacob. Excuse me, Jacob Fatu, and then Dom
mm.
would be behind that.
And then who would you say is all time?
Ooh, that's a good question. Of all time,
Or I guess uh
Chris Benoit. No, I'm just
who-
kidding.
well, okay, we can get into that.
He's actually a really good
We can
wrestler.
get into that because okay, yeah. You know what? No, before we answer, since we're on that, before we answer who your favorite wrestler of all time is, okay,
Sure.
let's talk about it
Sure.
because I think it sounds like we might have the same mindset. Okay,
Sure.
I get that the situation with Chris Benoit was terrible,
Horrible.
but I don't think that we can deny how good he was as a professional wrestler.
100%.
One of the best
100%.
and entertainer.
Mhm.
And when I heard, I tell you what, when I heard what happened, like before all the details came out, I
Sure.
remember I cried
Yeah, it's
so hard.
yeah. You know, a lot of these people say Chris Benoit was one of their best matches,
Mm-hmm.
like ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that he had some of the best matches ever.
Yeah.
You know, and he was a company man.
Yeah. I'll never forget that moment with him and Eddie Guerrero, both with the championships in the
Yeah,
ring
yeah.
and the confetti falling,
Yeah,
WrestleMania
exactly.
20. And I, like I said, like I get that what he did was not great, but like, man, like I feel like people are so afraid to speak his name
Yeah.
and they forget about what he did in as far as like a business person, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
how generational of a talent that he was.
Yeah, no,
So,
he was a beast, bro. And my brother would do the crippler crossface to me all the time.
yep.
You know, I liked Chris Benoit. I have some of his shirts still. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna lie, but like him versus Triple H at Vengeance. I think it was in Canada. Um, but you know, that also should have been like a wake up call to that community. Like, hey, these people are on Roy. These dudes are
Right.
on everything. They
Right.
don't get no breaks.
Yeah.
Like it's just fatigue everywhere, probably like
Mhm.
hurting. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, you're hitting your head so many times, and it's like, who knows
What's going on?
what's going on up there, unfortunately, and people make those, you know, dumb decisions, but you can't erase people from the history book, you know. Like you can't erase him just because he did something like horrible, you know what I mean? He still learns about him, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
know,
don't know.
so
I guess maybe we'll see. Maybe
yeah.
I'm biased because let me put it in the perspective of, you know, I hear all this craziness about P. Diddy and shoot, man, I'm very quick to erase P. Diddy from the history books.
I hear you on that. No.
So I can see, you know, why people might be hesitant to, you know, people have their opinions for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be a little different, but yeah, I get it. I understand
You
what
know
you're
what I
saying.
mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I get it, but like,
What? All right. Since we're on this, what about Eugene? Do you remember Eugene? Right?
I do.
You
I
like?
do. And that's just the sign of how times have changed, right? Because back then it was like there was I don't recall there being any like crazy backlash
Correct.
on people. But shoot, man, when I was a kid, like, look, I'm just gonna say it, man. Sometimes you make fun of people with disabilities.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Nowadays, you got sensitivity issues,
100%.
but I don't think that would fly today. Not
True.
at all.
Mhm.
You got to respect people where it's due. But okay, let's look at it from a business and character perspective. Money maker,
Yeah,
entertainment, something to
yeah,
watch,
exactly.
never been seen before.
Never.
One of a kind, won't be seen again.
And everyone will remember it.
Exactly.
Everyone
We're still
remembers it.
talking about him,
Everyone remembers
right?
it. Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing
Yeah.
nowadays.
I think he works behind the scenes, I think.
See, there we go.
Yeah. Because I think that's what he originally did. If I'm not mistaken, I think that guy was like a behind the scenes guy.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot exactly his story. And then like I think that like was a character made up in like a week or 2 weeks
Oh,
or
wow.
something
And
like
then,
that.
and
They
then
said
pushed it to the moon.
yeah, and went crazy with it because
Yeah.
he was like related. He was supposed to be related to William Regal, I think, or something like his nephew.
It's funny you say that, man. Just the other day, it popped up in my head. I was like, I wonder what. I remember Eugene, like, not even gonna lie. And then I looked up one of his matches, and I was like, this guy was pretty good.
Crazy, right? Crazy. That's what I'm saying. So, but you know, like that's what I liked about the WWE or WWE, yeah, WWE back then too. But that's what I liked about them, and I still kind of do. And that's why with this Netflix era, I like how they push the limit a little bit,
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah,
they talk a little bit more,
yeah.
and like a little bit more aggressive, you know.
A lot less kid friendly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
still, but like adults are able to watch and
exactly.
not think it's just for kids. You
Because
know.
the Attitude Era was just a oh man, it'll never be matched again. It'll
No, I
never
don't
be.
think so. And I wasn't a fan during the Attitude Era, um, or like I didn't really know.
Yeah.
But now I look back and I'm like, damn, dude, what a time!
You had so many people. Kurt Angle,
What a
Chris
time!
Jericho, Y2J. He's like coming out. He just people hate this guy, you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I love this guy. Everyone hates this dude. I love this guy,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, I don't know. I think one of my favorites of all time though, because it's hard to choose one.
Mhm.
You know, especially like with Mankind and like all his different characters with
Right.
Mick Foley and all that. Cactus Jack, Dude Love. But I would probably say Rob Van Dam. You know,
Oh,
I'll probably say
out the
RV. Yeah,
cuts.
I'll probably say RVD is probably in like my top three for sure.
Dang.
Like I don't
Okay.
know who would be one. Obviously, Rey Mysterio is like
Okay.
one. Eddie Guerrero is up there too. Um, yeah, but I would say confidently, bro. Like right now, I could stamp RVD as one of my favorite wrestlers of all time for sure.
There we go.
Yeah,
I did not expect that answer,
yeah,
but
he's
that's good, man. Yeah, dude.
RVD. He's actually just at a Barracuda game, or he's about to be at a Barracuda game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so maybe we'll
shout
see
out,
him. Yeah,
RBD
shout out.
baby.
Yeah.
Damn. Who is a celebrity that you would like to ask a question to?
Ooh. Shoot, that's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Um, yeah, I would like to ask. I don't know if I guess he's a celebrity. Nardwar.
Uh,
Yeah,
I would consider him a
yeah, he's
celebrity
a
for
celebrity.
sure.
Yeah, yeah,
He's as far as I know, sorry to cut you off there.
yeah. No, you're good.
Like, he's the first person I ever saw ask somebody else a question.
Yeah, yeah, he's oh dude.
The
And then if
OG.
you yeah, his questions are super deep dive. I love yeah, I really yeah, I would like to probably do Nardwar. I mean maybe Dominic Mysterio or Rey
Heck
Mysterio.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Do
you
it.
know. I mean
Heck yeah.
we had Nate Diaz on our list, you know, and we scratched that off. Thank you,
You
God.
made it
We
happen.
made it happen.
Heck yeah.
But like as far as like someone we really wanted to, because we you know, and then another one too that I'm trying to land is Mers.
Oh,
So,
love Murs,
yeah,
man.
so I mean, that's another if you know, you know.
Mhm.
But we are definitely trying to land that.
That's awesome.
So
I can't wait to see that one. It'll happen. I'm
it will
confident. I'm
happen. Yeah.
confident it will
Yeah, it
happen
will
for sure.
happen for sure.
I can't wait to see that one.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Do you think it's difficult to find new questions to ask? people on the street?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes and no. Um, I guess ultimately I would say no.
Okay.
I would say no. Do I come to like writer's block or roadblock? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go out and look for inspiration somewhere else, you know? And so now I'm not saying copy anybody, but you have to like go and be on your phone for a second and doom scroll a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and do check like other like type in man on the street on the search bar and then
Yeah.
just see what pops up, you know? And then okay, how can I bring this back to San Jose? How can I relate
Mm-hmm.
this back to San Jose? And so basically it's just like, you know, you'll come to that wall where you're like, damn, I don't know what else to ask. Should
Mm-hmm.
I just ask a question again? Which is fine. You can re-ask a question all you want. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we ask what's the best taco or fuzz spot like every other month,
Right.
you know, and that's
Right.
because we live in San Jose where every corner, every street has a fuzz spot or a taqueria on the street.
Somebody could give a new answer
Yeah,
each
so
time.
you know,
Yeah.
so we always will ask those questions. But ultimately I would say no, it's just the work that you have to put in. It might be a little difficult and the research might be a little difficult, but like ultimately it just comes down to doing the work.
Yeah.
But ultimately no, just block out that window and just try to find some inspiration to do that, you know.
Okay. I can see how yes and no, difficult, not so difficult, because you want to keep it engaging. But
Right, and that's the thing, you know. It's like, okay, if I'm going out here to Levi's with these two questions that I know people are gonna have a strong opinion on,
mm-hmm.
and then I have this third one where like I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'll make that. Okay, I'm only gonna ask 3, 4, 5
Yeah.
people where
Yeah.
I know the video is only gonna be 30 seconds
Right.
on this question, but
Okay.
these two questions I
Yeah.
have to make sure is a minute long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to ask 10 people
Right.
or whatever it
Get
is,
enough
you know.
content for
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
Earlier, you were talking about your partnership with Mountain Mike's. How did that come about? And does Derrick the Dad think that he will one day make it to a Mountain Mike's commercial?
Oh, I probably won't make it on the Mountain Mike's commercial. Probably not. I'm a little too monotone for that, but and like a little too like dry. Like if you see my videos, I'm not animated at all. I'll ask you the question, I'll put the mic in your face. It's all on the people
Let the
out
people
there.
do the work.
Yeah. Now, would I be in a Mountain Mike's commercial? Absolutely. I would love to be in a Mountain Mike's commercial. No, I don't think I'm their first choice though, or their nowhere near their choices. But it just came about. They actually hit us up, and I actually thought it was a scam.
Oh,
I thought it was a scam. I wasn't gonna respond. We responded. Everything checked out. Was super legit.
yeah.
And then, honestly, bro, just keeping that relationship alive. They hired us for one thing. They hired us
Mhm.
for one thing, and today they hired us for one thing last year,
Mhm.
and today I think I've done 3 or 4 different things now for them.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's just and sometimes I've had to hit them back up like,
You're like,
"Hey, I'm
"Hey."
here,"
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
like use me,
Yeah.
type shit. But just keeping that relationship,
Ah,
being annoying
yeah,
sometimes. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
hey, bro, you know, you
Yeah.
said you were gonna send me back out to this, da da da, or whatever. So yeah. So ultimately, they hired us for one thing, but now you know we just have kept that relationship going,
Yeah.
and we're gonna continue to do so. You
I
know,
thought that was so cool, man. I mean, I still think it's cool.
yeah,
I was like, "Man, like, what?"
yeah, and that
And
was
and, and people love Mountain Mikes.
yeah. I love Mountain Mike's. I love Mountain Mike's. You know,
Yeah.
like I love Mountain Mike's. That's how I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to just do it for like that one store
Mhm.
thing. I was like,
Mhm.
if this is the corporate, then we're gonna take it to that level. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So that's where I kind of wanted to make sure of that. But no, yeah, they emailed us. They came through, and yeah, we're just we just keep that relationship alive
That's good, man.
to keep going.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that happened for you, and I'm glad that that's something that is gonna continue.
Thank you. And they're the proud sponsor of the 49ers too.
There we go.
So
Hey.
yeah, no, but not for Super Bowl. Damn. Little Caesars, email me back.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Oh, bro, I'll go chicken adobo.
Chicken
Chicken
adobo.
adobo, white rice. Uh, Yeah. If I was able to choose my last meal on this planet Earth, that's what it would be.
All right.
Yeah,
Chicken adobo is fire.
100%. Probably
Yeah,
hands,
it's
yeah,
pretty fire.
hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with the Best Bay Area food? Because now I see you all over the food
Oh man, they turned me into
content, man. You're a foodie guy now,
they
man.
turned me into a foodie. Shout out to Zax and Chris. Shout out to Zax though, man. I was a fan first. I was a big fan, or I still am a big fan of that page. But I was just looking outside, looking in, and I was like, man, these guys seem so cool. I knew Chris, I knew Chris. I didn't know Zax though, and so I was like, he seems cool, da da da. And then they invited me out, and I went. And kind of maybe how you felt when you came to ask questions, or like how I felt when you had the bar stuff out. I was like, oh shit, like, oh damn, okay.
It's
So
like a
you
whole
want me
nother
to do
world.
this? You want me to do that? And bro, like I said, I'm monotone. I'm like I can't do. Like they just dropped one. They just dropped one where I'm in it with at Dozone, right? And in the beginning shot, this is a little behind the scenes. In the beginning shot, David opens up the lid and he like smells the thing, right? That was supposed to be me,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do that, dude. Are you kidding me? I can't do that. I'm serious. I can't do that. It's like, right? And so then like they were saying like he was an actor and stuff. Like David was, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, wait, you're an actor? And then he's like, yeah. I told Chris, why are you asking me to do it? Tell this guy to do it. What are you doing? So right? So I'm like, okay,
Oh my god.
right. So like, and I always told Zax like, cause Zax, whenever he like talks on video and stuff, it just looks very natural,
Yeah.
Like I'm like when you're making your drinks, like I feel all stiff and you're all like, And same thing with him. He's out there, he's in his element,
Yeah.
and he's doing his thing, and yeah, man, I just have learned a lot from them from being out there, and the relationship is that they've turned into my friends now, like bigger friends than I thought they ever would have been,
Yeah.
and I even told them like, sorry. The first one I think I ever did with them was Scratch
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
like
Yeah.
Scratch Sounds and I just felt very like timid. They're natural at it,
Yeah.
And so I was like, these fools are definitely not calling me back to come back and eat with them, and they did, and so I appreciate them more than they know.
Yeah.
Their support's crazy. And something I respect a lot about Zach's and the Best Bear Food is they don't get paid every time they go to the food spot, which is why we started asking the foodie questions on the
Yeah.
street, is because I was tired of seeing these pages that were getting paid
Yeah.
and putting these stupid spots online
Yeah.
that were garbage.
Right.
Then you have these other foodies from San Francisco seeing this reel, coming to this garbage ass place, and they're like, "Hey, I'm in San Jose, and this place is a 3 out of 10."
Yeah. And then it's like, why?
It's
Why?
like, well, why the hell did this guy go there? Oh, maybe because they paid you an X amount,
I see.
right?
Yeah.
So going out there and experiencing with them, dude, we go out there, we order, and we pay.
Yeah.
And then and all that. So yeah, it's a friendship now. It's and I learn a lot from them. Zax comes out and asks questions with me before. We're supposed to go out to SAP Center soon and
Nice.
do something there, Zax and I. So it's been good, man, and it's just good people, and
Yeah.
it's just about having fun.
Yeah.
It's about having fun. There's no egos in there.
Yeah.
There's none of that.
Yeah.
It's like we're all creating and we're all creators and we
Yeah.
all do our own little thing. And Zax is opening the door for us to be able to come sit at the table with him and also be in his video, which counts as a reel on my page on our pages.
Right. So everybody's
So
eating.
everybody's eating.
Yeah.
Right. And so
Yeah.
there's like no egos at
Yeah.
all inside this circle,
Yeah.
or or inside that group.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I really enjoy them. I really enjoy the friendship I have with Zax and the friendship I have with Chris. And I'm very grateful for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They're good. They're good people, man. Like we were talking off camera. Like I know Chris better than I know Zach's, but I do know them well enough to know that, to your point, they are very genuine people. And I'm like super blessed to know them myself. Like
100%.
I had Chris on the show, and I was like, oh shit, that's Chris.
Yeah.
Because I knew who he was before,
Yeah,
and so I was
yeah.
like sweating. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
God. I was like, hey, you want to be on my podcast?
Yeah.
And this was like when I first started, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still like small in the grand scheme of things, but he was like, yeah, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah.
And then we did, and I'm like, hell yeah. And I've sung karaoke with the guy numerous times.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, and Zach's, the few times that I've ran into him, he's just like, just a good dude.
Yeah. No, yeah. They're good people, bro. And yeah, no egos,
Yeah.
It's like the no egos. I
That's
love it.
good.
I love
Yeah.
it, because sometimes it could get a little clicky,
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to creators, like as far as us, I want to work with everybody, anybody in San Jose. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like, and that's it. Like, I don't really want to be tied to anybody or
Yeah.
anything or any page or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, as far as the food pages goes in San Jose, Best Bay Area Food is hands down the best page.
I love him. I love him.
Best page. Follow
for sure.
him. Yeah.
To that point, about being clicky and whatnot, and you working with everybody, I'll just give you flowers for a second and just say thank you very much, and I mean this wholeheartedly. When we did our video, like that meant a lot to me. Sorry, I might get emotional.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah,
just
yeah.
meant a lot to me because, like, like I said, I'm not too big in this game. Like, I'm learning things all the time. So for you to allow me to do that with you, with your following, like, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
100%, bro. And yeah.
It was a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
a lot of. I tell people all the time, man. Like, people that have seen that video, that like people that think it's crazy,
Yeah.
crazy cool, and I'm like, it was so much fun.
Mhm.
Like, it was an adrenaline rush.
It's an adrenaline rush, bro. And the thing is like that's the number one thing I want to do is like, I think a lot of us have, but like in my early part of my life, bro, I burned a lot of bridges,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little bit more than I built them.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And uh I didn't want everybody to like me
Mm-hmm.
doing when I started to do this whole stuff, and I still don't. I don't give a shit what people think about me
Mm-hmm.
or think about our operation that we have going on. But one thing that I do want to do, bro, is just hang out with cool people, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
You're someone who always like repost my stuff,
Oh,
likes my
1000%, man.
stuff,
Yeah.
and like I notice that stuff, or even like the people who I interview and then they'll come back and I'll be like, oh, I interviewed you before, and they'll be like, oh, you remember me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but right? The people who told you no, you don't remember them.
Right.
Or I mean, I don't remember them.
Right.
But the people who said yes to me, I'll remember them and I'm filming them. But they help me get
Yeah.
that content,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna remember them. So I'm gonna say what's up to them. Whether you have whatever X amount of followers and this person has X amount of followers, I don't care. Like Best Berry of Food and you, I see you guys as the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Like
Yeah.
I don't see the followers is whatever to me.
Yeah.
And the following is whatever to me. Like if you're cool people, then you're cool people and then we're gonna do cool shit.
Yeah.
And like that's
No
what
doubt.
it is. So, that's one of the biggest things too is a lot of these bigger creators too, and I've worked with some of them, bro. Like egos,
Mm-hmm.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
egos, and it's like get out of here, bro,
Mm-hmm.
get out of here, because and it's crazy, I got people with triple my following in
Yeah.
my DMs, bro,
Yeah.
telling me, "Oh, you took this question, you did this question." You did. No, I didn't. I've
Mm-hmm.
I've asked these people to send me that reel
Yeah.
that they're claiming that they've done before me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is that these things right here, I'm not in here for all that egotistical thing. I'm here just to be with people like you, bro. And I enjoyed that time going out there with you, and I enjoyed watching the numbers rise as well.
Ah, yeah, that's
And
cool.
like I know how it feels. Like and that's what I'm saying. Like I know how it feels when I'm like
Yeah.
you see it rise and you see I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. He's digging it.
We'll
Yeah.
take
So
it, man.
yeah. So and that's the thing, and that's why when I want to go to Campbell, I was like, damn, I can't come out to Campbell, and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do, and like,
We'll make it happen.
I remember last time I spoke to you, you're like, oh, you were talking about Campbell or whatever. So
Mhm.
then I was like, okay, I'll hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up and see if he wants to go down there with me and do
Yeah.
it. You know, it's like, and I didn't go down there because I was gonna go down there that night,
Yeah.
but it's like, it doesn't feel right for me to go down there. You know, like I want to go down there with you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and like that's what I'm saying. Like that's how it feels for me too. You know,
Yeah.
like I may have a good question. Like there's times I have questions, bro, and I send it to some of the homies who do questions on the street with me.
Yeah.
I'll be like, this is a better question for your page, bro.
Mm.
You ask this, not me.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's that.
Yeah.
You know, or you know, yeah. So yeah, I just want to build bridges ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is good, man. And I I'm in the mindset too, and you know, like, why not help each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
100%.
At the end of the day, even though we all kind of do our own thing, and you know, we each have our niches and certain content that we do,
Mhm.
we're from the same place.
Exactly.
Are we not all on the same team? Do we
That's
not all want to showcase what our area is about?
exactly.
Makes sense to me.
And that's why, like, a lot of people, well, a few people were like telling me about Izzy. Like, I don't know if you follow him, but uh he does the interview stuff. He's like the fashionable guy. He sticks
Okay.
out like crazy.
Okay.
He does collabs with me too. But
Okay.
um
I'll check you out, Izzy. I
yeah,
promise.
check out Izzy. Check out Shop Unwanted. That's his page. He also does Man on the Street stuff here in San Jose, and that's my homie. That's like my little brother right there. Like I love that guy to death. And I'll give you a little story right here. This
Okay.
is
Let's
like
go ahead.
I never have said anything like I never had told nobody this.
Oh,
If you were
little
there,
inside scoop.
yeah, if you
Okay.
were there, you were there. Okay. Is I was on TikTok one day and I was scrolling through. Oh, first back up. I was at GalaxyCon and Izzy was there.
Mm.
And I think Izzy was dealing maybe with some like I don't know if I should say like he was getting like a little timid of doing the interviews.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Maybe
know?
a little shy.
Like maybe he was maybe a little shy, right? And
Okay.
so he came up to me and said, "You want to do the collab?" And I said, "Yeah." And so we started just getting everybody going, and then the next day he messaged me, or his homie and him messaged me saying like, "Oh, thank you for getting him out of his shell and
Yeah.
stuff like that." You know, but all it took was I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. He
all
just has to see
intrinsic.
it, and then and then he goes. I didn't do anything, right? And so I told Izzy, keep going, bro. And I told Izzy this from the beginning. I said, Izzy, you're younger than me, and you have better fashion than me, and you stick out way more than I do, bro.
Yeah.
Go and run with this shit.
Yeah.
Right. And ever since that GalaxyCon, him and I have been like inseparable as far as making content. And a lot of people will send me his shit.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at this
Yeah.
guy. Look at this. And I'm like, who's this guy? I'm like, bro, that's my boy.
Like, I
dude.
know this guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I was on TikTok one day and I was going, I don't go on there like hella crazy and scroll. And I was TikTok there in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go see who's following me, you know? Like, and I Am Sue followed me.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
whoa, dude.
Okay.
Right? I was like, how long has he been following me for? Right? And so then I DM'd him and then I told him, hey, let's get a collab in.
Yeah.
He's like, bet, let's do it.
Wow.
We set it up, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, you know, I was putting in work for weeks setting, you know, doing it. And then Izzy was with me at that event that I met I Am Sue at. And then after I was done with my interview, I told him, can you do one with my nephew?
Oh,
My
yeah.
nephew does the same thing,
Yeah.
you know? And he said, yeah, I'll do it real quick. And Izzy got the thing, you know, and Izzy got the interview.
Nice.
And a lot of people, bro, would tell me, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Like you did that. You were getting the connections.
Right.
Like,
Right.
nah, bro. Nah.
Make everybody eat.
Nah, bro. If I'm there and he's there, he's gonna get it too.
That's awesome.
You know, that's how it goes.
That's awesome.
You know, and he dropped his video, I dropped mine, and we all got views.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, and I think maybe Izzy also saw that, like, dang, this will fucks with me.
Yeah.
You know, type shit.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you know, I just want to build bridges like that, you
Yeah.
know, and I want to help lift up others like that,
Yeah.
you know, um, because um, because that's big, you
Yeah.
know, and it's
For
big,
sure.
and no one's gonna come do it for me, you know,
Right.
and so if I can do it for someone else, I'll do it for someone else, and for the people who have done it for me in the past, you know, I respect them a lot, but
Mhm.
I just try to make these connections go, you know, and now Izzy's fucking running with it, bro. Izzy
Yeah.
doesn't need nobody to go out there, bro. He goes and does his shit, and he
Yeah.
kills it, bro. He
It's
kills it.
confidence,
He
man.
kills it, bro. And
Sure.
and like I said, make sure you follow him. Um, but the thing is, bro, like a lot of these people be competing with their friends when you should be eating with your friends, and that's what it should be, you know.
I
So stop
agree.
competing with the people who live next to you. Da, da, da. Fuck that.
I
You get what
agree.
I'm saying?
I
It's like,
agree.
you know, so yeah, that's that.
Damn. Little insight
Little inside, little
for
behind the
sure.
scenes. Yeah, he, you know,
Thank you for that.
yeah. So shout
Thank
out
you.
him too. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, man. We're almost done here. I'm gonna ask, what's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Yeah, dude. I'll probably just say Paloma.
Paloma.
Yeah, something super
Okay.
simple. Probably something super simple.
That's
Like,
good.
yeah,
No, man.
just
Paloma.
tequila and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Tequila, lime,
but
grapefruit.
to be honest, I don't really drink.
Yeah.
I don't really drink. Haven't been drunk since May 4th, 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, so I haven't been drunk since then. I've
Wow.
had a beer. I've
Yeah.
had beers,
Uh-huh.
but no, I haven't been drunk or like blacked out since
Damn.
that day. But yeah, yeah.
We'll get into that another time.
Yeah, I'll get into that another time, but I don't know. I would just say maybe like I mean, if I'm keeping it chill, like Paloma
Yeah.
stuff. Like other than that, I'm drinking just
It's a good
straight
answer.
tequila. Yeah, yeah, just the straight tequila.
Nah,
But yeah,
it's a good answer, man.
yeah,
We'll take it.
yeah,
Nah, man, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming out and
yeah,
answering my questions.
yeah, dude.
For
Yeah,
you, taking time out of
yeah,
your day,
yeah, all day. Yeah,
making that fantastic blackberry
shout out.
mint sour.
I'll go apply to a couple bars now.
That's good, bro. Heck yeah, practice makes perfect, man.
Yeah, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't already, go follow Derrick the Dad. That's your handle on everything, right?
Yep, Derrick the Dad, and then Derrick the Dad #5 at on TikTok.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and then we're gonna be stepping up the YouTube this year.
Ah,
time.
okay,
So
there we
Derrick
go.
the Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right on.
And PlayStation, Derrick the Dad. If you
Heck
want that
yeah.
ass beating in Madden.
Ooh. Oh man, I might have to come out a retirement, Madden retirement.
Let's
We'll
go.
have a little match there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Cheers from the bald and ginger bearded bartender. Have fun, be safe, enjoy, and always remember.
Tip your bartender, please.
There we go.
Thank
you, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
Appreciate it,
Thank you,
man. Thank you,
dude.
thank
That
you,
was
thank you.
good, man.
Thank
That
you.
was